Guy Verhofstadt delivered a furious rant over EU member states' expenditure on security and defence, hinting at the formation of a joint EU army. The Belgian MEP shared a map on Twitter showing the amount of cash spent by major powers in the world on defence, pointing out the EU spends as much as China. Mr. Verhofstadt suggested the creation of a united EU army in the bloc could save millions on defence, but instead claimed member states prefer to cling on to national sovereignty powers. He blasted, "Here's what non-cooperation costs us. EU spends as much on defence as China, and gets little power or security in return. Why? Because we cling to a failed and archaic idea of national sovereignty, and a flawed dependence on the US. Only a strong EU is respected worldwide. The figures taken from SIPRI show that EU countries spend as much as $233 billion per year on defense, compared to China's $252 billion. Russia only spends $62 billion and India $73 billion per year. On the map, the UK and the USA's expenditures were also marked up respectively at $59 billion and $778 billion per year. The Belgian politician's call was not received positively by his followers. One person replied, "Who exactly will command these glorious EU forces? Will they go into combat at the whim of the many presidents, or after a vote in the parliament? Or only if the French agree?" And another one, "Military cooperation doesn't require the EU. National sovereignty may be just an idea to you, but to millions of Europeans, it's their identity. Different languages, cultures, etc. That is Europe, not a superstate." Someone else added, "And you'll replace it with a flawed centralized army that each sovereign nation has vetoes over." And another one, "What a strange thing to say, it's archaic, national sovereignty which drives USA and China, and Russia, to invest in defense. Like magical thinking." Someone else echoed, "So what you are really saying is that the EU is not working." It comes as the European Union's foreign policy chief branded developments in Afghanistan a catastrophe on Thursday and said there had been a failure of intelligence to anticipate the Taliban's rapid return to power. Addressing the European Parliament, Josep Borrell said about 100 EU staff and 400 Afghans working with the EU and their families had been evacuated, but that 300 more Afghans were still trying to leave.